I feel like somebody's going to be watching this and they're going to be like frustrated. If you're feeling frustrated with having to heal and you're feeling really down and almost kind of like disappointed, almost like disappointed that you can't heal, you can. You don't need to spend too much money on healing as long as you take the initiative that you want to heal. If you are somebody who's going through a lot of trauma and you're like, I know I need a therapist, but I can't afford one, start support groups. You can either start it for yourself. Like, I know there's a lot of angst and burnout in the medical community, the frontline workers right now. And, you know, you guys can easily create a support group amongst yourselves, whether it's through your team, like-minded people, people that you've met online, whatever it might be. But support groups are amazing to help people deal with their emotions or their traumas or whatever it is that they're going on at the time, at the moment. It's a great way for them to deal with it without having to worry about spending a ton of money on a ton of sessions in therapy. When you go to support groups as well, and it's kind of one of the first things I suggest, self-therapy, so just kind of trying to do like self-exploration journaling, and then going into support groups. Support groups are really good for helping you kind of get an idea for the help that's available, what's not available, and with the amount of therapists and help that there is, you're able to pinpoint what worked for others that might and might not work for you. So you can kind of tailor it that way. Also, being in an environment where there are like-minded people is very encouraging. You don't feel alone, you don't feel isolated, you don't feel alienated. And I know for me, even though like I can give myself the encouragement and all that stuff, it's really nice going online and seeing people talk about, maybe it doesn't even have to be exactly what I'm going through, but knowing that other people are going through things that I'm also going through allows me to be more forgiving with myself and allows me to continue to stay motivated. If you don't have any sort of thing like a support group, you can easily create one and definitely utilize the capacity of the online world. The online world is so good for just mutual like-minded minds getting together, and that's something that everybody should take advantage of. You shouldn't suffer alone. You don't need to suffer alone. There are so many of us suffering with you. It's just a matter of you talking about it and attracting the people that are going through the same thing. So if you feel like I want to find people like this, but I don't necessarily want to do it with my family and friends, go make an account online where it doesn't show your face. It's just a totally anonymous, and you just get to talk, and you kind of get to talk about your experience. You get to talk about whatever you want. Creativity is great for this. I talked about it in my how to meditate video, what meditation is really like. And it's basically, creativity is great to get us in a flow of things. It's great to help us get into meditation or mindfulness without knowing we're getting into meditation and mindfulness. This is one of the other reasons I think I have ADHD, is because I just can't stop. I can't stop moving, I can't stop thinking. So when I practice mindfulness and meditation on those days when I just can't stop, I like to do something with my hands, or I like to dance, or something that gets my physical energy out of the way. If I have a lot of thoughts going on in my mind, that's when I start journaling. And grounding the thoughts in written form is really helpful. I also started doing poetry. Like, I write so many different ways just because every day I feel a bit different or how I want to express myself. So having those kind of avenues or lanes to be able to safely express yourself are very important for healing. So don't disregard the power of connecting with humans on the internet. It's quite therapeutic. It really is. And the crazy thing is that everybody's sharing their own experiences. They're sharing what worked for them. So even if you can't find somebody specifically in your kind of area of trauma, you can find something very similar. And if you can't, and you think there needs to be one, start one. That's what I did. I really wanted there to be specific therapy on people who were somewhat spiritually skeptic. Also for war children, because we didn't get a lot of anything. So I started my own YouTube channel, and honestly, it's been absolutely amazing. It's helped my healing so much. It's helped my confidence. Everything's just been amazing. So I highly encourage you guys to do the same as well. I do have an episode coming out soon about increasing your confidence. So when I first started YouTube, it was something that I really wanted to do, but I was like, there's no way, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna get any likes. And honestly, I have like 12 subscribers right now, and I don't care. Just because I know it's gonna take a while for me to get some sort of recognition, but I'm learning so much about myself, about my world, about my purpose, about what I wanna be doing in my future, that I wouldn't trade the 12 subscribers for anything. And I'm very happy that I started this. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna close off this episode on that. And if there's anything you guys ever want me to talk about, lay it down below. I am going to be covering emotions one by one. So I'm introducing a new series called Reviewing Emotions. If there's any specific emotions that don't make sense to you, comment down below. I will be going over a few of them, and yeah. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a great time on your healing journey. Don't forget to celebrate even the littlest accomplishments, and love you all. Bye.